Hello, auditioners, thespians, if you will. This is the audition song. So I'm just going to be going over the dance part, the dance call for the audition. For your scenes and solo sections, that will be more acted out. So you will have more creative control over what you do there. We'll talk about it in class, but for just for now, I'm just going to be going over the ensemble dancey section, and we're going to talk through whether or not you might be filming your solo bits separately, and then just dancing in two separate videos, but we're not sure. We'll talk about it when the time comes. But for now, we're just dancing. So the first 2, 4, 6 counts, 6 measures that we have, you are just getting ready. You're getting excited to start to do your dance call. It's the biggest audition of your life. Unless you are Benjamin as Jarvis. Benjamin, you are looking through your checkboard. You're gathering people. You're saying, come on, children. Like, line up. It's time to go. Yes? So these first bits are acted. So maybe you're getting your hair ready. Maybe you're adjusting your audition outfit. Whatever you're doing. Or maybe you're just posing and waiting and then just really ready with a big giant smile. Whatever you're doing, it's up to your character. And then we start by doing 2 pivot turns, hands on your hips. Now I'm going to be teaching you the base version of this dance, but as your characters, I would like you to individualize it. So maybe your character is really stiff. You do all of these moves, but in a really stiff way. Maybe your character is really flopsy, and you do them all in a really floppy way. I want to see your characters come out in this, okay? But I'm just going to give you the baseline, and you can play from there. So we have 2 pivot turns. Step with your right foot, and pivot. Step forward again with your right foot, and change your direction together. So that's I believe in dreaming. Then we have 2 mambos. We're going to be mamboing to the side. So we're going to go step, step, together. Out, in, together. And if you'd like to add your hips, if you feel like your character's a dancer, you can go ba, 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 ba. If you feel like your character doesn't know how to mambo, you can go whatever you want there. But it's shooting for the stars. Then we're going to do this is a little reference or Easter egg piece of choreography. It harkens back to a chorus line, which is a musical all about auditioning. So we're going to do a little phrase from that original choreography. We're going to step out on our right foot, step, then on our left, step. Then you're going to take 2 steps back, back, back. Then you step forward with your right foot and you bring your arms up, step, and you hop and bring your arms down. Hop and down. So it's up, up, down, down, step, up, and down to face the right side. Then we have kicking and a scratching. So you're going to kick your left foot, that's your downstage or closest to camera foot. You're going to give a little flick, flick, ball, change. Then you're going to scratch, scratch. Then grinding out your best, you're going to take your left foot now, you're going to step your left foot forward, cross your right in front, step behind, and out. So that's a jazz square. If you are Chloe, you're going to keep jazz squaring for the rest of the phrase until the next solo happens. Yes? Everybody else just does 1. So we have kicking and a scratching, grinding out your best. Then you face the right side, the left side, unless you're Chloe, and you take 2 toe heels as you're pretending to climb. Yes? So you can have 2 climbing arms per step. So it's anything it takes to climb. Then you have ladder, up, so you make a little ladder with your hands. Success. Big starburst. Yeah? So that whole thing is 5, 6, hands on hips. I believe in dreaming, shooting for the stars. Baby, to be number 1. You got to raise the bars, kicking and scratching, grinding out my best. Anything it takes to climb the ladder of success. Yes? Benjamin, as Miss Darvis, you are doing this, but you are also teaching it. Yes? So make sure as you're doing it and you're singing it, you're kind of looking around to make sure everyone's following you, all those good things. Everyone else, you're just doing your best. After that, we have Miss Darvis and James sings. Then Susan sings. And then we have that split. Group 1 and Group 2, work our tails off, every work our tails off. That thing. So if you are in Group 1, you're going to do with your right foot, kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change. It's a little flick, ball, change. This will come in, no, it won't. So just kick, ball, change, and then you're going to walk around your right shoulder, walk, 2, 3, 4. So it's like you're practicing, right? Imagine that you're standing in front of a mirror and you're checking to make sure that you have these kickball changes right. Oh, then you're not sure. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. And if you're in Group 2, you're going to be walking around your shoulder 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and work our tails off every day. Then you have everybody. Right hand goes up except for Ruth. Ruth, your left hand is going to go up. Everyone else goes, gotta bump. And then on the word competition, Ruth, you're going to go switch. Yes, so gotta bump, switch the competition. Then arms are up. You're going to step forward with your left foot. And you're going to turn towards the camera. And keep turning until you get too close to the camera, and then stop, and we'll cut your videos off there. Yes? So that whole thing, I'm going to be doing Group 1. Group 2, just know you start walking, then you kick, ball, change. So we have work our tails off every work our tails off every day. Gotta bump, Ruth, switch the competition, blow them all away. Yes? Then we have Kathy's solo. Then we have Cindra's solo. And we have work our tails off every day again. For that repeated section, you get to have some character time for this next section. So I want you to be pretending to practice. So if you're Benjamin, you're going to be looking at people, you're going to be checking them off, doing all that. If you're Sharpay, maybe you're talking to your agent about how, you're going to win this role. If you are the opera singer, maybe you're trying to do that mambo step correctly, but you're not quite sure how it goes. So you're practicing your different sections, and you're really in the zone for that work our tails off every day, doing your own thing, but make it big, bold choices as your character. And then on blow them all away, on the words away, you're going to break whatever you're doing. Miss Darvis, you're going to take 2 claps. You're going to get them all ready. This is the for real part of the dance call. You're doing it for real. For your actual audition, you're done learning it. It's time to perform it. And so Miss Darvis, this last part, you're just going to be with your clipboard, and you're just going to be looking at them. You're just going to be seeing. Maybe you write some notes. Maybe you're just looking. So that's you, Benjamin, for this last part. Everybody else is, with varying degrees of success, going to do this choreography as their actual audition. And some of it has to do with what we did at the very beginning, that when you were being taught, some of it is new. So bear with me. We have the 2 pivots that we're going to start with. So we're going to have bop, 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 bop to the top. Then you're going to mambo again. Bop, bop, ba, da, 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 da. So that part's the same as what we did in the beginning when you were learning it. And then we have 2 jumps from side to side. Jump and hop. And then you do a big star jump. Bop. Then you collapse. Your knees go in. Your arms arms flop forward. Flop till we drop. Then you're gonna hustle it up, rolling your arms, and start again. So that is jump and hop, hop till we drop, and start again. Yeah? Then you do 2 more pivots. Bop, 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 bop to the top. And you're gonna have your hands in and do sugars here. So you're gonna step, so you're gonna be on your tiptoes. Whoop. Your knees are gonna be bent. Whoop. We call this 4 starch. And you're gonna step right, twist left, twist right, twist left. And your arms are gonna be elbows in, hands jazz handing for your life. And you're gonna go, going for the glory. Yes, so you just done bop, 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 bop to the top, going for the glory. Then you're going to do the chorus line phrase from the beginning. We'll keep da-da-da-da-da-da-da, stop. And you do a little scoot back, scoot. Put your hands on your hips. And you're going to do 2 kicks. Like at the very end of a musical theater number, there's always a big kick line, right? So we're going to do kind of a parody on that. So you put your arms on your hips, hands on your hips, and you're going to do 2 big kicks. Now, if you're Sharp Hand Ryan, maybe they're perfect. If you are someone else who is just kind of there for fun, maybe they're going all over the place. Who knows? It's up to you and your character. If you're the opera singer, maybe they're very classy. If you're the rocking out singer, maybe they're like, yeah! Don't hurt yourself. But you get to choose for this. So it's you step on your left foot, kick on your right. So step and kick, step, kick. And then we have pop to the top. And for that you do pose, pose, pose. And for me, I'm just going to do point, 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 and finish that pose there. You can do whatever 3 poses you want to do, but they have to be sharp, small enough that you can do them fast, and, of course, as your character. So it's bop to the top, and then there's a button, which is the last beat of a song. And on that button, I would like Maya, and Maya and Ruth, I would like you two to switch your pose, like, oh, I did the wrong one, whoops, on that button. Katie, or Kate, I would like you to fall to the ground, like, whoa, I slipped. And otherwise, if I haven't said your name, so Maya and Ruth are going to switch their pose, Katie's going to fall carefully to the ground, and everybody else, I want you to pick something to do as the button. Maybe it's to breathe heavy. Maybe it's to hold a big giant smile. Ha! Maybe it's, who knows, you can choose. So up to you for that, but I am looking forward to see what you come up with. And that is it, my darlings. Let's do it from the very, very top. Oh, and Benjamin, yours the other one that I want you to do. At the end for that button, I want you to put your head in your hand in your head like this. So bop to the top. And it's not like a despairing thing. It's just kind of like a, boy, okay, that's over. All right, cool. Okay, let's do it again kind of thing. Yes, it's just tired. All right, darlings, let's do it all together from the top. If you need to remember your specific things, I know we have Chloe's doing jazz squares more often. We have Ruth is switching her arms. We have those button specifics, all things like that. If you need to go over your character specifics, rewind the video. Otherwise, let's do the whole thing with some music. Here we go. Okay, so we're starting, we're getting ready. Oh, all right, here we go. It's my big audition time. No. You can do vocal exercises there if you want. And dreaming, shooting for the stars. Baby, to be number one, you've got to raise the bar. now we have the solos happening, which is up to you. We'll work with you on these. Now don't be shy. Who's next? It's hard to believe that I couldn't see. I'll be doing group 1 for this next part. Susan, such emotion, such a joie de vivre. Ready? Group 2, kickball painting. Group 2. Solos. With no one to hold, but you were right there beside me. What an innovative choice of tempo. Next, this feeling's like no other. Next. So this is everyone. They're getting maybe into mambo. Maybe I'm practicing my jazz players. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh goodness. Oh, okay. Here we go. Pivot. Pivot. Do back. Pose, pose, pose. Button. Whatever that button is. Very good, team. Nicely done. So Benjamin, remember, you are clapping and getting people into place during that last blow them all away, and then you're just watching. All right, that's the only difference. Otherwise, great job, team, and I will see you in a rehearsal. Nicely done.